Our plugin Magical Offspring allows users to generate a variety of shapes by blending two shapes that users selected from database.
The group members are Yuxing Hu and Miao Yibai. The name of our plugin is Magical Offspring. You can see that there is a screenshot of our plugin. Basically, it will take into two shapes in our database and then display the results onto Maya perspective view. So, why do we need this plugin? Well, let's imagine that you are playing The Sims, and you don't want to pay extra money on the so-called prettier furniture. Well, what if there's a system that can produce creative and novel results based on what you have in your database, and you will have new furniture in your game? Similarly, if you are working on some games or movies, and you need to model a scene where there are various kinds of shapes and furniture inside, it will take a lot of time to model every single one. But our plugin can help you produce new shapes by blending two existing shapes you already have through a single click. Then, I bet you might have already known that the functionality of our system is to blend two shapes to create novel results. The features are, we have really friendly UI. Also, for the part matching, correspondence, and also blending part, our plugin can fulfill them automatically without any human assistance. Additionally, you can import your own shape into the plugin.
Our work is based on 2014 SIGGRAPH paper, Topology-Varying 3D shape creation via structural blending. The authors have achieved the blending between two shapes by following 4 steps. First, they will generate curve and patch representation of source and target shapes, because it will be easier to blend curve and patches in later steps. Secondly, they will generate structural graph for two shapes from a pre-processed XML file to represent components and relationships between components for each shape. Then they will do a correspondence matching between two structural graphs. Part correspondence are gradally selected based on minimum Hausdorff distances between two parts. Those parts without a Hausdorff distance below 0.5 will be marked as no correspondence, and it will be assigned a null node as its correspondence pair instead. Thirdly, they will start to blend between two matching structural graphs by linearly interpolating between the curve or patch control points. And finally, they use a filter to filter out the bad-looking results. Since we have run out of time, we did not implement this filter, and we have incorporated previous 3 steps in our Maya plugin. Here is an example of two chairs with different topology structure. You can observe the result of correspondence matching between two structural graphs in this table. Based on the type of nodes we have, different blending tasks will be generated for each pair of nodes, such as morph, if both shapes have the node, or grow, if source shape does not have the node but target has, and shrink, which is not applicable in this case if target shape does not have the node but source has. Then for each blending path, we randomly select some tasks from all tasks to execute, and generating the blending result. In our plugin, we have selected 5 results out of all possible blending results to show in the Maya perspective view.
To use the plugin, first, click on the menu bar called Magical Offspring and choose a category such as Chairs. You will see a number of chairs from our database. The selected shapes would be highlighted by blue backgrounds. If the users have chosen more than 2 shapes, a warning will show up to tell the users to unclick some selected shapes. Now you click Blend and it will take a while. Then we will have 5 blended results displayed in the perspective view. When the users click on the buttons, they will highlight the corresponding shape in the perspective view, which makes it easier for the users to do further operations. You can also blend shapes from other categories. like lamps, like fighters, like sports, and also airplanes. Also, you can import your own shape, but you must generate the right format of .xml file. That's all of our presentation. Thanks for watching.